everyone. I'm coming to you today with a few of my temporary helpers. They're really more of a distraction, but that's okay. Today, I wanted to share with you a video that I recently watched. It was actually a TED Talk by Reggie Rivers, and it was called, "If You Want to Achieve Your Goal, Stop Focusing on It." And I thought this was really interesting, partly because that's something that I talk about here, but just haven't really quite used those words. And this is even something that we do in Next Level, where we look at what are the goals that we want to achieve, because we have to be able to measure those goals. Are the steps that we're actually taking helping lead us to where we actually want to be? But at the end of the day, we got to be able to break those goals down into something that we can manage. So what he was suggesting is that when we have a goal, that's great, but let's take it and let's put it to the side, because ultimately we have no control over our outcomes. We don't have control over what is going to happen. So why not focus on what we do have control over, which is our behavior, or as I like to say, our action. Our action, this is what I say all the time, creates clarity. So if we're feeling stuck, we're not sure what to do, we got to start doing something. What's the thing that we could do today that could just start the ball rolling? Because that action is going to be what creates the clarity that you need for the future steps to come. So I thought that this was really interesting, that we really can't control, do we actually achieve X number of dollars in an X amount of time frame? Do we get a certain number of clients that we want to achieve in a certain time frame, and so on? And there's certainly things that we can influence, or skills that we can pick up, and there's ways that we can better our craft, but ultimately at the end of the day, we cannot control that outcome. So here Reggie was recommending that we focus on controlling our behavior. And so I think this is just really an important reminder that if you are feeling like you're not really sure what to do, are you becoming almost obsessed? Because I know this happens to me. I have a goal. This is what I want to achieve. I can see it so clearly. I know how to get there, and I want to get it. But I'm so focused on that it can be hard to step back and say, okay, but what am I doing today that's actually going to get me to that spot? Even though what I may have to do today feels smaller and not as significant as that big goal. So allowing us to step back and do what it is we can control today. So I want to see what you thought of this, if this is a helpful mindset to kind of take on. Let me know if you watch the video and what your thoughts are. I'll link to that down below as well. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you down in the comments. Take care.